it's Chris and welcome back to the sea. This is a Commodore Amiga 1200, but it's kind of a combo of something else Amiga and something else Amazon. What do we have on the show today? Today we have the Arylic LA50 wireless streaming amplifier. Wireless streaming amplifier, how are you going to hook it up to the Amiga? So it does Spotify, Tidal Connect, Apple AirPlay, and GoogleCast. Has apps, Go Easy Control with a Go Control app. What does this have to do with an Amiga? Have to do with the Amiga because of this. 802.11 BNAGC, 2.45 gigahertz, RJ45 10100 Ethernet, streaming protocols, does all the ones, Bluetooth 5.4, 15 meters, transmit, codecs, AAC, SBC, but audio input, line in, optical in, HDMI TV in, or USB in, subwoofer out, and speaker out. Connect to a passive speaker. You don't have to use this as a wireless amplifier. It does have a remote. The idea with it was, my speakers suck. They're like 5 watts. This sucker can put out 120 watts. So, you know, why don't we boost our power a little bit? So the idea with the Amiga is, while it's in its nice little 3D printed stand, this is going to be about getting audio louder to the devices. And we're going to check out its wireless streaming protocols like the Spotify and the YouTube casting and the Apple AirPlay and all the good stuff. Got some great Ramstein lined up on my phone. Ha hee ha hee ha ha. Oh, less dramatic as I thought. Padded insert. Nice little touch. Here's the unit here. And we get some other stuff in the box. Of course, we're going to have a manual and a power brick and a something else and a remote. Rotary dial, like a Apple TV kind of thing with a center click, power, and mute. Now, I do have a surround sound system that I have the Amigas on. It's all, you know, wired, and I got 3.5s to these things, RCAs. Then I have combiners, and it's a big cable mess, but it's behind all the cabinets. And it plugs into my subwoofers, 3 inputs. I have one for the 3000, one for the 4000, and I believe one for the 2000. This is a pretty beefy power supply. It's from Australia, Akadaka, for you guys down under. AC/DC, the rock and roll band. It is 99 watts, 24 volt output, 100 through 240 volt. So this is a switching power supply, universal. These just change to your country. It's 50 or 60 hertz, 2 amps, and puts out 100 watts at 4.16 amps, 24 volts. Pretty beefy girl. I'm bringing back the Golden Mate. Golden Mate is going in for power here. And we have a nice unit. This will look good on your desk, your streaming table. Oh, nice. Banana clips or screw in. Optical audio in, which is very nice. Subwoofer out, left and right audio in. So what I'm going to do for this test for the Amiga is I'm going to plug in 3.5. You can also plow your TV in here, or it has a PC DAC. It looks like USB-C, regular USB, and even Ethernet. It's infrared sensor for the remote. When you get batteries, here we go. Interfaces, reset button, short press, enable Bluetooth transmitter when in Bluetooth mode. Do your Bluetooth pairing. So that'll be my input. TV Earc for connection to your TV. Line in, subwoofer out for connection to your subwoofer. Optical in for optical inputs. Speaker out, 10 to 18 gauge cable to your passive stereo speakers. And then you have your choice of splitted inputs, optical ins from a CD player computer, playback device with a line out aux to your RCAs. Subwoofers out, TV input that would go to your thing. USB drive, plug in a USB drive to the host to play music. Connect to your PC with a USB cable for USB DAC PC audio. That's cool. So we can do a C to C cable to my computer and have kick butt speakers. And then you can also do your interactive services over the internet that you connect to the wireless with the app to set up AirPlay, Spotify, GoogleCast, Tidal Connect, etc. So I'm going to power this unit up because why not? I want to see what it looks like. Never mind, it's powered up. You get a little dude right here of mode. You can see that little Cylon blinking, and you have a volume knob. That's all the control you get until I get some batteries in here. Batteries apparently are not included, even some Chinese cheapies. 2 standard AAAs. Hooked up, I got some Bookshelf Pioneer speakers. Dog hairs free. I think they have a 6-inch woofer and a cone and some other crap, and this doesn't come off. And I have ran RCA cables to the Amiga. It's booted. Playing music mods now, but I have to set up the unit first. This is how you can set it up for wireless. Let's just hit plus, scanning for devices. Just found it. Alright. I want to do line. Click to pair headset. Let me just try playing something. In my haste to hook everything up, I didn't hook everything up. That's extremely loud. These speakers are Pioneer, 160 watts each. This is 100 watts, so this can really dump it out. Great song if you want to listen to some rock. I mean, easily jamming from my phone. No problem. But how do I switch this on the remote without having to use an app? See, I don't want to have to use an app to control what I want it to do. So I said I want to be HDMI optical line, right? So I want to be line. So Amiga Music Mods. The light is green, meaning line input mode. Oh, I just pressed the center button for input. USB. Yellow is optical. Purple is TV. White is network. Blue is Bluetooth. Green is audio. Okay, so we can control it with that one button. It's all brand new to me. I just got it. I'm just sharing it with you, okay? Plug in a USB host to play music. That's cool too. Sounds great. Music mods. Elysium, great music mod. Pro Tracker from the 90s. Cool, EQ works on the remote. Ooh, that just got really great. Man. Play Space Debris. It's a great music mod. Guitar Slinger is another great one. I can't believe how awesome this sounds. These are just some bookshelf speakers. I've had them for years. Now that I know how to do this with that one button, I can go from my phone to this network. Let's do a USB stick. That's simple enough. Let's see where the USB plug is. It's underneath Ethernet. Okay, so I just plugged in USB. It's still in green mode. We're just gonna look at the instructions because I can't remember a daggone thing. We're looking for red. Red. That's my YouTube intros. And now can I skip them? Right arrow button. This volume is down. You can see the light. It's down. Again, my own synthesizer. My rock song. I did the vampire versus something back in the day video. I opened the screen with this. And that's it. Stop it. Pressing the center stop button or play. So that's USB mode. We did phone mode, Amiga mode, USB mode. I want to play something over the TV or the network. With your phone, iPad, HomePod, Mini, or Apple TV on the same network. Play your audio, music, podcast, or shows from any room with a tap or simply by asking the SIRI lady. The G boxes work the same way. Make sure your playback device is on the same network as your device. Open your Google Home app. Looking for devices. I got a boatload of devices, but we're looking for this Arylic thing. Okay, there it is. Arylic found. So next, connecting to the Arylic 50. Do you hear a sound? Yes, I heard a sound. Do you want to share your statistics? No. F off. Where is this? It's in the basement. Linking. to your Google account to personalize your experience. You can put YouTube Music on there, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and Deez Nuts.
What the hell did you just say?
Deezer. So I'm going to link my Pandora and my Apple Music. Link your video services, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Disney Stars, whatever. Not now. Kevin has a live stream up, by the way. It's going to be in the future or the past when this video comes out. He says it's Kevin messing around with his Lightwave stuff. Is it called Basement Speaker? Hey Google, play me some classical music on the basement speakers.
Alright, playing the classical music for plants playlist on Pandora on the basement speaker.
Mute it. Over the network. Stop playing.
Okay, stopping basement speaker.
That's cool right there. I can link my TV to it also and watch YouTube at 100 watt speakers and get yelled at by the woman that lives upstairs with the miniature female version of me. Kevin's also mad at you guys for me calling him Kevin and not Q, but his name is Kevin, so it's Kevin. You can call him Kevin too because he loves it. Progress the house is playing on the Amiga. My main concern, this is going to be daisy chained into what the subwoofer network was because this is a small box and my subwoofer box is like that big, and these just do quite a nice job with what I want to do. I'm big into Amiga music. I'm big into, you know, demos and stuff on this. Amiga demo of the A1200 on the Arylic speakers. Wireless streaming amplifier. Or wired. Can't beat this thing. Arylic LA50. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid by Arylic in any way. And if you click the link 80 million times, I'll make a nickel. But if you want to buy one, hey, I'm impressed. That looks cool. Wonder if I can make it work with the Amigas. And here it is. Jamming on two 160 watt Pioneer bookshelf speakers. But if you have some old stuff like my 1200 watt Technics speakers over there, it will jam. I might even incorporate this into my main video entertainment system because I want to have my TV on optical audio because it's got one of them fiber optic dudes that I could use. Or my PlayStation 5. Whew, that'll be kick butt. I'm very impressed with this. The Arylic LA50 wireless streaming amplifier that has a ton of options. A ton of options.
The other side of my basement where the entertainment stuff lives. Anyway, this is my 1994 Technics stereo rack that the new device right here is replacing. Not replacing, adding to it. So I've wired in the 1200 watt speakers to it. I got the remote and I have it set on the Toslink fiber in, and I'm going to watch my own video on the Amiga 3000 tower on YouTube. It works great. Big 1200 watt speakers.
Big Bertha's back out. What are we doing today? I have been requested how to
volume
upgrade this machine, specifically the 3000, not necessarily
And
the 3000 tower.
Mute. And as you turn the volume up and down,
3.2,
the graphical,
including the ROMs,
on the light bar goes up and down.
It's 3.2.2.1
with your volume. So that's Toslink. Now I don't have an Earc available on this, but it would be the same thing for your HDMI in from your stereo into that out to your speakers. So you can do all sorts of stuff with this. The iCloud or the Apple side, the casting, the Google Home, the Apple Home, the network mode. Can't get the Wi-Fi link, so I'm Ethernet, which is recommended anyway. Bluetooth, we've done line in on the Amigas, we've done the optical input, we've done the USB disc, and haven't done the USB DAC because now it is over here, where it's probably going to live because this is great, and I can say all sorts of neat things by switching the input. Now, it would be neat if it auto-inputted, but I can go to the white and watch this. Play classical music on the basement speaker.
Alright, playing the classical playlist on Pandora on the basement speaker.
There it is.
Stop playing.
Okay, stopping basement speaker.
And then I can say, hey Siri, play classical music on the basement speaker.
Here's Weta Classical in the Basement.
Okay.
Provided by TuneIn.
Stop playing. Just like that. That's Google and Apple home devices on the home network, my TV, and I can even do stuff like PlayStation 5. What the heck? Where'd that guy come from? I just joined my save. Hey, level 27. Gameplay. The bass alone is incredible with this. I got the moon jumper, so you can just feel like anti-gravity ability. It's really cool. It's got a lot of boost too. So if you haven't played Starfield, it is a great game. Eventually, there we go. So that's good gameplay in the dark. The camera, of course, I don't know how it picks it up, but works really great. And this new Arylic LA50 is a great option for everything here. So that is the Arylic LA50. This was more of a pimp model. The whole Arylic line starts at like 60 on up to a couple $100. This was a couple $100. But I really wanted all the features that it has. All of their different models have a lot of these features in different power levels. This was 100 watts of pure sexy love, and I am super impressed. Amazon links in the description for the product that I bought, or you can look on their website and download your heart's content photos and information about it, and even purchase it directly from them, and they have an Amazon store too. So that is all I got for this one. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something.
That boy is good. Mm-hmm. Good and terrible.
What do you know from funny, you bastard?